please don't agree with it. Held and McGraw said there are at least 3 different dimensions. One material dimension, the economy. One non-material or idealist dimension. And another dimension that McGraw talked about, spatial temporal. Yeah, and economic globalization of material dimension. Last week we discussed O'Malley and Castell. O'Malley say economy is now globalized, trade is now globalized, product can be sought everywhere, consumerist culture has spread. We have the borderless world. The nation state that tried to control the economy declined. And the ERM, European Exchange Rate Mechanism, was used as evidence to the decline of nation state. Another guy that has material dimension of globalization, but instead of looking at the economy the way O'Malley did, this guy preferred to look at the ICTs. Castells, Manuel Castells, another German sociologist. Castells talked about the ICTs. And he said ICTs is so important. In what? In the economy, in fact. So is it the economy? Yeah, Castells focus on the economy just like O'Malley. So in terms of the dimension of globalization, we have economic, we have 2 dimensions, material dimension. Culture, we'll look at it today. Spatial, temporal, we're going to look at it today. And last week, you were also introduced to the idea of skeptic hyperbolism and transmissions. These people are the category put up by David Held that say you can group theorists into 3 different groups. Okay, according to what? According to how they think about whether it's real. The skeptics say it's not real, it's not new. Hyperbolists say it's real, it's borderless. Whether it's inimitable, whether it's complete not. Yeah, that's what we do last week. So today, then last week there was this activity we didn't do. O'Malley believed that the economy is the main driver, while Castell thinks it is technology, which one more responsible for encouraging globalization. Depends. I'm not going to look at that. We need to move on to Anthony Giddens, a very famous sociologist, especially for your syllabus, because he's teaching at LSE, a sociologist. He used to be advisor of Tony Blair. You know Tony Blair? Yeah, PM of UK about 2 or 3, prime ministers ago. Now, do you know what Giddens? You do. You do. Do you know structuration? Do you know structuration? You know the guy who, quote unquote, said in the DVD, when I finished lecture on science, he said, those who still wait for social scientific Newton to arrive are not just waiting for the train that will never arrive, but they are waiting at the wrong station. There is no science. Yeah? That's no science. Okay. You know structuration? You say, he say there's no science. The lecture on postmodernism, yeah? You had him again. When I said, he's the one who said, we don't have postmodern. The society today is still modernity. Because he said, modernity has not ended. We are still living in modernity. Society today is not much different from before the 60s. Not so different. Now, what is structuration? That's the thing that you forgot. I think structuration, after we finish Marx, Weber, Durkheim, Parsons, Macro, And then I did Weber, Mead, Bloomer, Choose, Phenomenology, Garfinkel, Ethnomethodology. That is micro. After I finish all those, I say that is hidden. Structuration. Macro or micro? Middle range. Okay? Middle range theory usually acknowledge the power of structure while at the same time accord importance to individuals' level as well. We have choice. We are not merely the puppet of society. We have choice. But let's also know that we know all. We are socialized into it. But we have choice to follow the norm or not follow the norm. We can make that decision. Not that we always have to follow, not that social flag constrain us, not that we are puppet of society. We can choose to follow the world. But most of the time, people don't follow. That's why the norm is being reconstructed all the time. Until we thought it is given. It is not. It's simply we keep reinforcing it. Yeah, that is structuration. Then, structuration, yeah, that look at both levels and say individuals have choice, individuals think, not that they are puppet. Yeah, that is no science. It's all about fashion, it's all about people communicating. Now come to globalization. What is it? If we look at one world, what is that one world? That one world is modernity, nothing different from before the 60s, but it's just that now it becomes more intense. Whatever happened before the 60s, before something we call globalization, now still happening in a more intense or radicalized form. Yeah? Globalization is just a consequence of modernity. We don't know. Now, he's not extreme, so they replace him as transnationalist. Again, he has never said I'm a transnationalist. Yeah? He has never said that. It's me and a lot of people who say he's not extreme. Yeah? So, replace him at middle category. Yeah? Is it new? No. Is it real? Yes. Not new. Because things that happen in modernity continue today. He didn't call postmodern because he said there is no break between modern and postmodern. It's just continuation process. Yeah? Now, he calls society today high modernity or late modernity. Still modernity. Not postmodern yet. Yeah? Because modernity has not finished. Has not been there. What he said, postal service, telephone, transport, stocks, these are the things that connect people last time. Telephone, postal service, clock, universal way of time. Yeah? Transport, aeroplane, it was there in modernity. But just that now, becoming more and more and more and more. More intense, more radicalized. Communication, speed, very fast, intensity is there. Transport, government transport system, people move around a lot more. So it's not new, it's more. Yeah, so globalization is just a consequence, it's the radicalization of modernity. What is the driver? Many. What are drivers? Many drivers. In his own words, he said, social, cultural, political, not just economics. Many. What are the drivers? Many drivers. What are the key drivers? Culture. Even though there are many drivers, and I tell you, most people will say the same thing. People are not so so ignorant to say globalization doesn't happen because of many things that happen together. It does. What is the key driver now? If the exam question asks you what is the driver and what is the key driver, different question, you know. You got it? Yeah? If the question asks you, is the economy a driver? Or is the economy the key driver? You locate different theories. Yeah? Because, say technology, for example. Is technology a driver? Yes, everybody says so. Nobody can deny the effect of technology today. Technology, everybody says. Whether it's explicit or it's implicit in the discussion of culture and what depends. So, is technology the key driver? Not many people say that. Yeah? Oh my, he didn't say technology is the key driver, he said it is the driver. Okay. So Weber said there are many drivers. But if you know him well enough, we would place him under either this dimension. Cultural dimension, globalization is reflexive modernization. It is modernization. Yeah? Today we call it globalization. It is called modernization. Modernization simply means actually, now, if you want to really know what it is, yeah? Industrialization is the process that brings about development of industry. Modernization is the process that life becomes dominated by modern outlook. Yeah? Modern outlook means not by religion anymore, by rationality, by reason. That is modern. Globalization. Globalization, according to him, is not connection of the world. It is modernization, but become more reflexive. Reflexive modernization. What is it? What is happening that has created reflexive modernity? What? Nowadays, yeah, as you know, we are not structured. There is no structure. There is no social science. Structuration, say, individuals create things, you know that. So, people today think, rethink, reflect. Yeah? Conscious, being aware. All the time thinking about things. The idea of reflexivity, you need to understand it. Because it is the key to micro-sociology. Yeah? You were introduced to this concept in my first lecture. Parsons and Mead, idea of reflexivity. Language is used reflexively. Meaning language is used consciously. People are aware of the things they say, they are reflecting on it. That is reflexivity. You know, the function of the mind. Mind, cell, society, okay? Nowadays, people engage in thinking, rethinking about the structure and restructuring. Yeah? Things are not fixed. Social practices are constantly monitored and reformed.